Hello, gentlemen. Hello, everybody. Thanks so much for joining me. We're doing something a little different. I think it's going to be a fun little activity today. But before we begin, I do want to say hello to the panel. We got RAG joining us in the chat. Thanks so much. We got, of course, JJ from the Gentleman's Hangout. Hello, my friend. I hope you're doing well.
Hello.
And we got our resident watchmaker, the man himself, coming straight from Geneva. We got Swiss. Hello, Swiss.
Hello, Marco. Hello, everybody.
Of course, before we begin, we got to say hello with a quick wristwatch check. What are we all wearing? I'm wearing, of course, the Daily Beater as usual. Nice. We got a day just for Ari and the VC for Swiss. Swiss, you sent me a picture that you were like five guys and VC. It was better. I tend to agree. I don't think there's anything better. That's a combo meal deal if I've ever heard of one.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So let's say hello to everybody in the chat. We got the Lone Star Watch Collector saying he upvoted. Thank you very much. We got Wings and Watches in the chat. Hello, hello. We got Perth Luxury. Guys, I've been tuning into Perth in the morning. That's mostly because I can't sleep pretty much at all. And yeah, it's been fun. Perth actually revealed a nice Rolex leak regarding that butterfly clasp. It was pretty cool, actually. I'm surprised. I think maybe new Cellinis are on the way. Who knows? We got SLC Watch Collector joining us in the chat. SLC, I'm hoping to get that review done for you sooner rather than later. But this is going to be a tough one. SLC is going to be a tough one because he's got some crazy, amazing collection. My goodness. We got BTV Bossman joining us. Thank you so much. We won't start saying free Peruka. We got Beyond Time starting us off with the first super chat with a $5 super chat. Thanks so much. Saying nice to see you streaming again. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to stream every once in a while. I'm liking videos though a lot more. I don't know if that's. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm just really liking doing the videos. But thank you so much. Appreciate you joining us. We got Logan Hall joining us in the chat. Thank you so much. And we got MJ King. Hello, hello to you. Yeah, so I guess let's get started. I'll drop the link if anybody wants to join in. But what I wanted to do was a little like kind of roulette wheel. So I got this roulette wheel set up. You know, it's super high quality setup, right? It is high red stuff.
High production values here.
Yeah, super high production value, right? But we got about 18 brands, right? And what I figure is we're gonna randomly select 3 watches per person, and we gotta come up with a collection. So it could be modern or vintage from each brand. It could be any watch from that current brand. But you only get 3 watches, and it's randomly selected, and that's it.
I want 3 times Squale. 3 times Squale.
It'll be totally fun. All right.
Squale
Folks, I got to take some notes. So I'm using
and diesel watches.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Exactly. Here we go. We got Lee Smith joining us. Thank you very much for the upvotes. MJ King saying 70,000 worth of production. Absolutely. This is all that we do here. Okay, so I guess I'll start off. So let's see what brand I get first. Here we go. And we got. Ooh.
Of course. This is rigged.
Okay.
This is rigged.
All right. So for me, if I had to go with Panerai, I'd have to go with my own watch, the PAM. What is it? The 181, I believe, is the reference. So yeah, that'll be my first pick. Oh, very nice. Okay. All right. So for Ari, let's see Ari. Here we go.
Huh. Ooh,
Cartier. Nice.
Traditional Cartier large Santos white dial.
Very nice.
So is it 1 per brand?
Yes, only 1 per brand. Nobody can get a second of that brand. All right, here we go, Swiss. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Swiss. Ooh, Swiss! You gotta pick something.
Congratulations.
Oh, I'm torn between 2. You know what? I'm gonna go 7234G. Blue dial.
I will pull these up later. 7234G. Perfect. And we got JJ LeCoute. JJ. Let's see what JJ gets.
Oh, I'm really happy with my first watch.
Yeah,
that's not bad. You did good, man.
Ooh, you got to brag it.
I'll
I'll go with my 7097.
Thing is, JJ, whatever he gets as a brand, he will end up with his entire collection.
Oh my God, the rancher joining the show.
He has one of each.
Yeah, pretty much, almost. Hello to the rancher. How are you, man?
Great. Looks like a fun little game.
Yeah, this will be fun. I think this will
Welcome.
end up in a complete dumpster fire and shouting match. But yes, we got David Hayes joining us saying upvoted. Also a little Lone Star. Yes, we gotta ban that guy Peruka. We got Logan Hull saying the Squale Tourbillon minute repeater. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. Imagine they just come out.
This is a good idea, Marco. This is pretty fun. I mean, not as fun as doing a show just talking about us instead of actually doing a show, but pretty cool.
Right, exactly. Yep, absolutely. We got the Lone Star watch collector with the $2 saying the PAM 111 next. Ooh, no, I got to go with my watch. You know what I mean? I do have to go with my watch. Aventi. I forgot Aventi. I did forget Aventi. Beyond Time saying the 5270p. I do like that. I do like that pick. We got your friend Mike joining us. Thank you so much for the upvote. Really appreciate that. And we got respectively late in the chat, not so late today. Thank you very much for joining.
Just a little.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, so just a little late.
Just a little late, right. We got Perth Luxury with the $2 super chat saying Black Bankrupt, Horn Beast, or via Aventi perhaps. I'm hoping the first. We got Lone Star Watch Collector saying Longa is trash. Ooh, that's a hot take.
Oh, come on.
Lee Smith saying you're the best. Appreciate that. And we got Phil Marceau joining us saying cool format. Can't wait for the discussion. All right, let's do the second round. So I got Pam the first time around. I picked the 181, which is the model I have. I swear to God, if I get like grand.
Wait, did Rancher go? Rancher win already?
I have not.
Oh shit. Okay, sorry. So I guess we'll add this to Rancher. Brightly.
Oh, 806, 1959.
All right, 806.
Read
Beautiful. Okay, now for the second round. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh, this is rigged, man. This is totally rigged.
Carry Voutilainen.
I get my card. Okay,
Except Carrie Voutilainen. Except Carrie
Voutilainen.
Voutilainen.
Pam and a card. Oh, I can't pick card.
No,
Anything
you
for
can.
card?
You can.
I'm joking. Of course
Okay,
you pick Carrie. Yeah.
Yeah. So honestly, for this one, since I have a PAM 181, I'll go for the GMT Kari. So the GMT 6, just because the PAM is just kind of a simple three-hander. So it just makes more sense.
Super chat.
All right. Thank you very much. Hold on one second. We got Lee Smith saying, oh, yeah, let me not pull that up. We got Beyond Time with the $5 saying JJ doesn't need to spin. He has all these watches already. Exactly.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Rancher has more watches than me, man. Come on.
Yeah, Rancher does have an FU collection, man. Don't sleep on the Rancher. Do not sleep on him. And we got Lone Star Watch Collector saying I can join at 10:30. Yeah, sure, no worries. And we got Design Atelier, Jason himself. Thanks so much for joining.
Actually, can you put my avatar on the middle screen for a second?
Here we go.
I actually do have a fuck you collection.
Yes, he does.
Sorry.
Although we can't see any of the
Literally
watches in your
says,
collection.
Fuck you.
Right. Alrighty, here we go. So Ari got a Cartier Santos first go around. Here we go.
Jesus Christ. So much pressure.
Ooh, we got Zenith. Alrighty. What are we getting? Ari? What are we getting?
You know what? I'm just gonna do the predictable move, the Zenith El Primero.
Which one?
There's too many.
There's so many.
I'm sorry. The white dial.
The 38 millimeter. They just
Yes, that one. Yep.
With a 1/10 of a second movement. Okay,
Yep.
perfect. Sweet. And we got Swiss. All right, so Swiss got a Patek first go around. He got the 7234G. Let's pull this up. What is he going to get? Here we go.
We got a Vacheron. Right?
Ooh, Longines. Okay, I like this. What are we talking, Swiss?
So I'm not sure about this one. It is called the Spirit Chronograph.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of it.
Does that exist?
I'll write it down, but I will pull it up after.
In case I'm just gonna look it up.
Okie dokie.
In your case, wouldn't that be the Holy Spirit?
I'm not. I don't know what to say to that. All right, we got
Well, you know,
JJ is next. So JJ's first watch was the Breguet 7097. Let's see what the second time around is. Man, he gets an AP. It's like meant to be. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
That's great.
Oh, JJ.
I'm gonna skip my turn.
You got to pick one, JJ.
If I must, I must.
Here
I
we
should
go.
just, even though it's probably one of the cheap ones, I should just get the GMT. I like
The SBGM 221.
There you go. Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, I think that's the best from Grand Seiko, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Let's just.
I was thinking about just going like a basic, like a snowflake, but I'll
Yeah.
get that one. I always like that.
Now,
one.
actually, can I break in with a stupid, possibly irrelevant question? Now,
Sure.
Now, if people wanted to play this game at home, could they super chat their answers in?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
They can definitely do that. But what we'll do is we'll kind of go over everybody's picks afterwards, right? So we'll kind of dissect everybody's collection.
So that's why
Does
I
that
like
make
you,
sense?
Mark. You're a uniter, not a divider.
Right. We'll kind of dissect everybody's collection after the fact, right? I just want to get through us actually picking the watches. We got Jim Little joining us. Hey, Jim, thanks so much for joining. Said Longa is the best. I don't know about the best, but they are very good. They are very good. We got Zeke joining us saying good evening. Thank you very, very much. We got SLC saying, I wore Bruce Williams' Zenith Defy. It was pretty impressive. Huh, interesting. I've tried on the Zenith Defy. I just found it was too light. Like the lightness of titanium doesn't feel like I don't get that luxurious heft, right? Which is a problem for me.
Feels like a G-Shock.
Yeah, maybe not a G-Shock, but that's a bit harsh. But yeah.
Sorry.
We got a Stuart Logan joining us saying good evening, gents. Thanks so much for joining,
Back.
Stuart.
1 second.
No worries. SLC saying the Snowflake. Bill saying the Snowflake. Yeah, Snowflake is probably the very good choice. A Skyflake, very nice. All right, so let's get the Rancher. So Rancher, second go around. First time was a Breitling. You chose the 806 re-edition. And the second one is an IWC. Very nice. What are we talking?
I'd probably just do. I can't think of a specific model. IWC Engineer with an integrated bracelet.
What about a tribute to Paul Weber?
Sure.
No. You got to pick it for yourself.
Jeez.
Are we talking the NG? Maybe the vintage, the OG NG?
I said the Engineer.
Okay,
Engineer with an integrated bracelet.
beautiful. All righty. All right. Lee Smith reminding everybody upvote. Thank you very much. Okay, let's do the last one. The last one for me. Here we go. So I had the Pam, I have a Kari, and then last but certainly not least, I have a Rolex. No!
Tudor.
It was so close yet so far. Okay, Tudor, I got to go with. Ooh, that's a tough one. So I do have a Pam, right, which is my diver.
Yep.
Ooh. So I don't want to choose like a Black Bay 58.
A Prince Tiger.
No.
Advisor.
Actually, you know the Tiger chronographs are pretty nice. So I would go, yes, that's a good one. I would do the Tiger chronograph.
Hey, there you go.
That is a good pick. Thank you, Swiss. Okay.
Super chip.
Here we go. Hold on one second. We got Lone Star Watch Collector with $2 saying Engineer 75th anniversary. We can go over that model actually in a second. I'll make sure to write that down. Hold on. NG 75th. Perfect.
Did you guys see the watch finder where they said that the Panda chronograph was a better watch of the year than the Daytona yesterday?
Wait, which one? Are we talking about the Tudor Panda chronograph?
Yes.
I mean, it is a very good watch. You think about it, like you get a column wheel vertical clutch chronograph for like under $5,000 retail. That's pretty damn good if you ask me.
Yeah, and especially the Panda. I love mine on the bracelet.
I just wish it was a little smaller. Like 42 is just a bit size prohibitive for me. Like if it was 40 mil, I think it would be perfect, right on the money. Just for me. We got Big Sal joining us saying, good evening, gents. Longer rules. Indeed, he does. It does. We got Design Atelier saying IWC with a perpetual. Yeah, there's so many good IWCs. I mean,
IWC is wonderful.
yeah. And we'll go through a lot of
Well,
them. I'm sure.
when they don't try to play hide the salami with movements.
Oh,
Okay,
That's an image.
let's go
That's
for Ari.
That's
here we
an
go,
image.
Ari.
Oh boy.
All right, so we have Santos, Zenith, and we got a JLC. Okay, I like this combo.
Oh.
You know what?
Ooh.
You
Are
know
we
what?
getting a reverso?
No, actually, I want the ultra thin moon.
Okay.
Oh, good choice. Good
Yeah.
choice.
All right. Very
Probably blue dial, but the white one looks nice too, or the silver, whatever that color is.
We got Lone Star Watch Collector saying it's weird to see Sal speaking English. Totally agree. Totally agree. Alrighty, so we got Swiss last
Oh
one.
my
So
God.
we got the Patek,
So
the
many
Lachine,
good brands.
and 1, 2, 3. Oh, Omega. What are we talking, Swiss? A 3, 2,
To
1.
be honest, I don't really know.
Maybe a Globe Master or Constellation.
Yeah, honestly, it
Some kind
would
of
be.
Constellation.
You know what? I would get a vintage pipe and globe master, gold case.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Is JJ back? JJ.
Ready to go.
Oh, he's here. Here we go. Last
All
but
right.
certain, second to last. So we got JJ.
this
So
one's
he had the
good, man.
Breguet, the GMT from.
Oh man.
Oh, damn it.
Congratulations.
All right.
Oh.
Jack Hoyt.
I'll just take an aqua racer.
I think the screen should say we have a winner.
Dude,
They're-
Rancher has the best.
Dude, Rancher has the,
The
best.
best
Look at this.
roll
Rolex
ever.
AP longer Vasher. I don't think he can lose in this case. Okay, so he had Breitling and IWC to start, and these are the last 4. Man, can you imagine one of these brands isn't going to be picked as part of the collection?
Oh, Rolex.
Oh, quite fitting.
Rolex.
Quite
Oh yeah, I
Dude.
should have taken Monaco, man. What was I thinking?
We could change it. Come on. Here we go. Alrighty. Rancher, you're up. What kind of Rolex are we talking? 6263 Big Red. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I think I just have to get a Panda Daytona just to join the hype parade and tell everyone else to shut the fuck up. Why don't I don't have one?
Beautiful. Alrighty. Okay. So that concludes the first portion. This is pretty groundbreaking stuff. Can you imagine? No Longa, no Vacheron, no AP at all in any of our collections.
Nice.
Oof, that's a tough one. That is tough.
It's
Okay.
almost like real life.
Pretty much,
Actually,
right?
touche. You're right.
Pretty much, yes. Okay, so I guess let's start with my collection. Now, in terms of Panerai, I like the 181, but there's a ton of different options you can go. Like I like as well a ton of blue dial PAMs. Hold on 1 second. There's this 42 millimeter. You get the reference on it, but it was super nice. This one right here, the 688. There's another one that you like, JJ. I forget what was the one. What the reference was?
512.
512. Yeah. That's another good one. PAM 512. This is another really good one. I think there's a lot of ways you can go in PAM, but I think Radiomir and Luminor, well, those are really the only 2 you can go. Yeah. I don't know if you guys...
There's some pretty interesting submersibles. Like if you have a big enough collection to get something funky, there's some nice submersibles.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, next, moving on to the independents. I'm sure this will be hotly contested. So I got the Kari GMT. For me, I think it's kind of a perfect pairing with what's it called? With the PAM, right? Because I do have the diver. So yeah, I would probably get this right here, but maybe not in this configuration. JJ, you're a fan of this one, right? The baby blue.
I love that one. Yeah.
That's a nice one too. I don't know. It's hard when it comes to. There's so many good independents like FP, Laurent Ferrier. There's a ton of good ones out there. Any ideas what you guys would pick instead of it?
I would have gone either for just a Dufour,
Okay.
simple
Simplicity.
little Cool.
Super
No,
chat.
I would get to Duality actually.
Super chat.
We got Newman Daytona from Big Sal, Rolex GMT. Yeah, I would say GMT Master definitely when it comes to Rolex. In my opinion, it's definitely best. We got Beyond Time with the $2 super chat saying one spin each for a bonus watch. Okay, we can do that. We can definitely do that. Actually,
I don't know. It's all caps. Is it Beyond Time or is it more Beyond Time?
Nice. That's good. That's good, Rancher.
Every time I see that, that's been going through my mind.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Or
Oh, we
any
can do-
indie. I would get Peterman Beda.
Stop it.
Yes, I would get this. Such a good
Stop
watch.
it. No.
I love it.
Okay. But are we restarting from the beginning? One more spin.
You know how we should do it?
Yes. Go ahead.
Whatever you already have, like let's say your 3, Marco. Take
Oh, you
off
can
the board.
swap it.
Take off the board for yours. No. Oh, yeah, you could swap. But I was gonna say take off the board for yours. This way you get anything but one that you have. You know.
Okay.
And then same for Ari. The 3 he has, take it off. You know.
All right. So I got Panerai. Any indie. And what was the last one? Tudor. Here we go. What am I getting? What am I getting? Oh boy.
Pressure.
Oh fuck.
Oh, Cartier.
Already, I'll take it. You know what I'm taking? I'm taking the Mono Poussoir. I'm taking the Mono Poussoir. That is what I'm taking.
Tortue?
Yes.
Okay, that's a good one.
Good choice.
Okay. Next is Ari. Let's do Ari. Hold on one second. Remove this. Right. Ari got the Cartier Santo, so remove Cartier. Then we got Zenith. We can remove
And-
that.
And JLC.
And JLC. Okay. You ready, Ari? Here we
Let's
go.
do it.
Ooh.
AP.
I love it. AP. What are we talking?
I'm going to be really boring. Royal Oak, black dial.
Okay, I like it. What
41?
reference?
Oh, I actually wasn't even thinking about that.
You can pick any reference, right? You can do even a 15202 if you want.
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
Yep.
15202 blue dial. It's all about the blue dial. No?
That's a good choice.
I don't know if they did black for the 15,
No.
15202. I don't
Oh,
know.
That's fine.
blue
That's
dial.
fine. I'll take the blue dial. Like yeah. I wasn't thinking that that micro about the brand, but yeah, Royal Oak.
No Black Panther, Ari?
Yeah, exactly. We got designer saying the Black
No.
Panther.
That's like no.
Nice. Beyond Time saying 15202 OR. Yeah, that's a really nice one, to be fair. Like, that's a rose gold 15202 with a blue dial.
Mm-hmm.
I would get the white gold with the salmon dial.
Yeah, that's another good one. Yeah.
I'm
First
fine with
luxury.
I'm fine with the one we broke down. Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. Per Luxury saying my indie simplicity number 17. I blow you all away. Okay, I'll pull it up.
37 millimeters of pure perfection. Everything you want in a watch and nothing you don't.
I
man.
don't know.
Yeah.
I will debate that. I will write that down. We'll come back to it. We got Swiss next. Here we go. Swiss. Swiss had Patek. He had
Patek, Longines, and Omega.
right. Here we go. An IWC.
Not bad.
What are we talking, Swiss? What are we talking?
I have no clue at all. It's probably the worst brand I could have got.
You can just take an original Ingenieur if you want, no?
Get a La Petite Prince.
Yeah, I'll get the original engineer.
Okay,
It's actually the best choice I have.
very nice.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we got Gigi.
And the other
Uh,
fucking cunt.
We got Breguet. We can remove Breguet. We got Grand Seiko. Oof, you got the toxic brands, no? I kind of
you
feel
really
bad.
gave
Gigi.
me. Yeah, give me something good this time.
Grand
Yeah.
Seiko. What else? And
That's it.
Tag Heuer.
Oh yeah. It's under Longines. There you go.
Here we go. Alrighty. Here's hoping for a Longines for JJ.
Oh, give me something to resurrect you. Oh, come on, man.
Oh, tutor. Yeah, tutor, JJ. Here we go.
Oh, geez, I can't get anything. What do I have so far? Let me just go through my.
You have the Breguet 7097, the SBGM 221, and a Monaco.
Right, so I have a chrono, I have a GMT, and I have a dress watch. I guess I need a diver. I'll take a Black Bay 58.
The blue?
No, because the
Black, because you have the Monaco.
Right.
Alrighty, very nice. And then last but not least is Rancher. Alrighty, here we go. So we got Breitling. We got IWC. And last but not least, Rolex. Rolex. Here we go. Oh,
Aw.
fuck me.
He gets all
Come
the
on.
cool shit.
No. And secondly, I'd say the VC 1921, also known as the Bill Sanders birth year watch.
Nice. I love it.
You don't want the rat watch?
The year of the rat.
The year of the rat.
Nice. I like the 1921. That's a great pick. Okay. Now, let's get back to it. So, independence, right? So my first pick obviously was Pam, then obviously Kari. And yeah, we talked about the simplicity, right? I got to be honest with you. I don't really like the simplicity.
Yeah, because you have no taste.
Dude, what's so special about this? I don't get it. Like, it's just, so we're talking about a 37 mil.
It's just a perfect watch.
Like, there's nothing, he doesn't make his own dial. You know, he doesn't make his own case or his movement component. I don't know. There's just, what's so special about this? I guess it's understated. It's nice, but it's like, eh.
That's the original one. That's the one that's 34 millimeters. Go to the one with Roman numerals.
Like, even this, what's so special about, like, it's a little underwhelming. You know what I mean? There's so many great independent watchmakers that make, in my opinion, much more like inspiring watches. Much more cool and unique. Like, I could get this from Baume & Mercier if I want to.
You know which one I would get? Also the... No, I don't remember the name. The one that made that bumper.
Oh, you're talking about Moritz Grossman?
Yeah, Moritz Grossman. That's right.
The Hamatic?
Yes.
Yeah, that's another nice one. But
that one. Oh my god! Now that I'm thinking about it,
it's a little crazy though. I still stick with
but according to what you just said, this one also has a very boring dial. And Baume & Mercier.
Yeah, this is like I could get this from a Baume & Mercier. You know, like first of all, you don't really turn around the watch unless it's off your wrist. You know, like so you got to be okay with the dial. It's all about that dial and the red band.
Yeah.
So
I mean, look at
problem,
those hands. Look at the hands.
They are really nice. They are really nice.
Okay. Next, I got Tudor. Tudor was actually pretty big. So I picked the Tiger chronograph. Now, there's one that I like in particular, actually. It's Optic Watch Reviews has it. And it's a salmon dial version of it. It looks amazing. It looks super nice. I love it. I want this one. This one right here. Gorgeous. They make a ton of different variations. So it's actually, these used to be tremendous value. There used to be like 3,000, like I'm talking Canadian dollars. And then now they're like 10 plus thousand. Like they're just gone through the fucking roof.
Well, not too long before that, the Tudor Submariners used to be cheapest.
Yeah, that's true. Even the Breguet Type 20s, right? The original Type 20s.
Yep.
Alrighty, let's go through a bit of the chat. Geez, I'm way behind. We got Lone Star Watch Collector saying IWC is awesome, and he would choose the Black Bay Chrono. Yeah, I think that's a great pick. Big Sal saying Longa SL Mas Cabron. I don't know what I just said, but I hope it's okay.
Marco, we just got to. I just from someone in the chat wrote a good idea. I don't know who thought about. Oh, Logan said it would be cool to do the swap thing. I don't know who said it first, but you know what you should do? We should put all our names on the board besides yours and spin it, and you get to pick who you want to swap one watch out with.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
that's a good idea.
That'd be
We can
pretty
do that.
fun.
Do,
Yeah, we
do
can-
we want to review everyone's watches first? Let review it
Yes.
first before we do
Yeah,
the
definitely.
trade?
Yeah. I'm saying like that,
Yeah.
like afterwards. if we want to
1921.
continue.
Yeah,
Lee
perfect.
Smith saying Tim Marat. I tend to agree.
I don't
Gentlemen's
want to give
Hangout
any
saying,
of my
I get the
watches.
worst collection. No, you don't. Shut up.
Huh?
You don't have the
Only
worst.
in
collection.
this game.
We should just all plunder the ranchers' watches.
Well, you have to spin to see who you get. That's the thing.
Guys, what do we think? Okay, but Lee Smith, for real, like you got to chill out, man. I'm gonna put you in timeout. You do have to chill out with that stuff. Come on. What's it called? Yeah, Tudor for me. I got this. I got to pick the Patek chronograph, and then I'm sure we'll come up with a ton of different variation. Obviously, the Black Bay chronograph is great. Black Bay 58, etc. And then Cartier. I went with the Monopoussoir. Oh my god! Especially I would probably get in yellow gold. I don't know. It just looks so opulent in yellow gold. I love it. Actually, no, I prefer this one right here. You gotta get with the blue accents. Now this watch is pretty special because of the movement, right? That's that movement between Swiss. You probably remember it's FP Journe,
Yeah, it's
Pagelet, and
Yeah.
it's the halter, right? Vianney halter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a collaboration between like three of the best, modern independent watchmakers. So, yeah, I mean, that's a good one. Alrighty.
Well, I think it's more FP Journe because FP Journe took the same movement, made a couple of minor tweaks to it, and supplied it to. Oh, jeez, I cannot think of the guy's name right now.
Are we talking about Bowman Mercier? No.
Bauman Mercier is one. The Russian one, Ulysse Nardin, and I can't think of the third brand. Like literally, like 20 or 30 watches. And so some of these little FP Journes are out there in the wild, and people have kind of forgotten about them.
Interesting. Right, because I mean, a lot of watchmakers do this, to be fair, right? Like even the Vagabondage movement I think it was meant for Cartier, right? And then they ended up shelving it like last second at the 11th hour. So yeah, a lot of watchmakers will do that. They'll make movements for other brands, and FP was certainly one of them.
Well, and the independents especially. A lot of times, one will have a problem. They'll call someone else. Call someone else in to help them out. Max Booster is not the first person to.
Beyond Time saying great stream. I appreciate that. Zeke saying that talk to you is lovely. Yeah, there's a ton of great ones. I think Cartier, the Tank at Guichet is another great one. Just impossible to get though. That's the problem. Like literally, I want this to come back in steel. I want this in steel. Bad.
What about vintage? Would you look at a vintage one or not?
No vintage. Only modern. I like modern watches. Is that okay?
It's okay. I understand the preference, but you are kind of limiting yourself.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so Ari had sticking with Cartier. He started with the Santos. I think that's great. I don't think you can go wrong with this, right? Now, would you go white dial or blue dial?
For me, I would do the white dial because I consider that to be just
More versatile.
more versatile.
classic.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say no.
yeah, it's classic. Classic.
Iconic.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. Yeah, I'd probably most likely if I was ever to get one, and I am looking at one, I would get the large. But again, I don't want to
The
spend the
large
money.
ones. And you get the strap change system. Easy,
Yeah, the
like-
strap change, and I was looking at the turquoise strap. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's awesome. The blue is nice too. The one criticism I have of it is it's a little like dark, like it's almost black. You know what I mean? Like you really have to hit the right light for it to.
Yeah,
work.
there's something with the white dial that really pops with the Cartier dial, and you lose that with this.
Yeah.
I think
sure.
it really depends what you're going to wear this for. If you're going to use it more casually, the blue is cool. But if you're going to keep it as more of your dress piece, I would go with the white dial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the white is definitely more versatile too, because that's sporty dress. You know, you can wear it in more occasions. The blue, I think, leans more sporty, but it could still be a dress watch. Everything's a dress watch now. There's no rules to this bullshit. Come on.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Right.
People wearing subs as dress watches now.
Right.
Yeah.
Design Atelier saying
It's true.
Speak Marine. I like the Speak Marine's an interesting brand. I like the concept behind their watches. So here, hold on, let me pull up. So they're officer style watches, right? Listen, personally, the design doesn't speak to me. I don't like it. I'm going to be completely honest, but yeah, no.
They have lugs that put
Breguet to
that
shame.
put Breguet to shame. Exactly.
I'll finish your sentence. Yeah, I completely agree.
Man, those look like fasteners I would bolt down equipment to a table with. You know, yeah.
I actually saw
We
that.
got the Lone Snake Plat in the chat. Thank you very much. But yeah, it's just not a. So the whole concept behind this, right, was I believe 1930 style like Pateks, even actually probably like dating back to World War I, where Patek would take basically pocket watches, solder on lugs, and then they'd become officer style watches, right? So this kind of became known as officer style watches, and they're nice designs, but they don't speak to me personally. Z saying the FP Journe Elegant. Yeah, there's so many good. Oh my God. Another one. Yeah.
I'm glad you saw that comment first, because if I read that first, I would start going Arlie Ermy all over him.
Okay. Next was a Zenith 38 millimeter. Now these releases were pretty nice. Hold on. I need to pull up the newer ones. Yeah, this is the one, right? So
Yeah.
these ones were really nice. And it's got that new updated movement. Chronomaster original. That's the one.
Yeah, I thought you were going to go Chronomaster Sport on this, but
Yeah, I would have done Chronomaster Sport too, but I like these two. I got to be honest, I do like these two. Nice pick, Ari. I like this. And you know what's another Zenith I like? Is Manufacturer Edition. Oh, I love this one. With the three blue
that
sundials.
is nice. That
I
is
love
really
this
nice.
one. So you know what the story is behind this?
No.
They actually found this
that's one they
dial.
found, right? In the
Yeah, they
workshop?
found this in the attic in like some drawer, and it had never been previously released. So it was like, yeah, they literally just apparently random, which I doubt it's the truth, but who knows? Who knows, really, right? Maybe they just aged a dial inside of a drawer. They're like, oh, look, we found it. No.
Yeah,
that-
you don't know if it's marketing BS or
Right.
what. Yeah.
Right. But I mean, it's still an interesting story, right? So it's a combination that had never really been released in the past. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. The only problem is it's only available in Switzerland. Now, I know you can get it off of their website, if I'm not mistaken, or you could at least before, because this was released in 2020. So obviously there was no real travel to Switzerland in 2020 with COVID. But yeah, I think it's beautiful.
Great.
Design Atelier saying no Urwerk love. I think if you're going to limit yourself to like 3 watches, it's a little hard to have an Urwerk in the collection.
Yeah.
It's a little too much, you know?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And she's saying, yeah.
But they are really cool watches.
Yeah, definitely. No question. And last but not least, he got the JLC Ultra Thin Moon. I like that. I like that pick, actually. Not an obvious choice. Now, are you going the silver dial, or what are we talking?
I'm a bit torn on the two. I didn't decide on purpose. I like them both for different reasons. If I'm honest, the silver I lean towards it just because of my style, but the blue is very nice as well.
Yeah.
Plus, you got the white dial Cartier, so
Yeah.
Look at that picture bottom right, the gold case with the white dial. That's so beautiful. That one.
That's another good one. So,
Oh my God! Look at that. Oof.
Yeah.
So I will throw one out there that is, in my opinion, one that was long forgotten. I mean, I don't even know if you can even find these anymore, but I think these are amazing. So it's a JLC Perpetual with an enamel dial. And it's one of the most beautiful watches I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my goodness. This is spectacular.
Yeah.
But you can't find these at all. They're like super expensive.
It was for an anniversary edition, no, or something
Yeah, I'm pretty
like
sure
that.
there's like a 50-piece limited edition, super limited, super limited. But yeah, this is gorgeous. And another one I liked, I actually tried this on in Heathrow. I think it was on my way to Ireland also. It was the JLC, I can't remember if it was for the London Watch Show. Tribute Moon. The Reverso Tribute Moon. This one is really nice too. It's right here.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is a really nice, another really nice.
it has a
JLC.
teeny tiny date. Date point.
Yeah, it's actually really hard to read it. Yeah, it's actually really hard to read. We got Big Sal saying Anthony is wondering why GP is not on the wheel. Yeah, I tend to agree. Why isn't GP on the wheel? Because it's garbage. Don't get GP. We got Lone Star Watch Collector saying, "What about Nomos?" Nah, not on this. No, there's too many good watches.
This is Marco's wheel. This is Marco's wheel. Yeah.
Ooh, Angie throwing out thoughts on the Zenith G381 revival. I don't know what that is actually.
Pardon me, I'm going to step away for just a second.
No worries.
Mhm.
I don't know who
There
did
you
that.
go.
But that's
That was
disgusting.
not me.
That was not me.
Actually, this is really nice. This is fucking nice. How did I not know about this?
It's really cool, but I always struggle seeing an El Primero in a yellow gold case. It's a bit odd for me, but it's really cool.
I agree.
But since we were talking about JLC, you know what? I would probably get a vintage geophysic.
Oh, stop it.
Come on.
You're being serious?
It's a cool watch.
You would get this?
Hmm.
Swiss. As a one and done JLC, I think there's so many. No, come on. Come on. You're not being serious. Now we got Zeke saying the enamel's gorgeous. Yeah, I tend to agree. Lone Star
Or
saying,
maybe the re-edition, the one just
oh
underneath.
shit, look who we got joining us. We got the one and only Captain Subby joining us. Hello, Cap. How are you?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
How's it
Hey,
going, man?
man.
I'm here to judge the contest.
You're here to judge the contest. Okay.
Oh,
All
Do you
right.
want? Do you want to let Captain have a spin after we go through everybody?
Oof, yeah. Okay. Yeah. We can go. No. So what I want to do is
I wanted to miss the whole spinning part.
I
Man.
want-
Oh,
to
you
come
did.
back.
Okay.
There's,
All
there's
right.
too many watch brands going on.
All right.
Steal somebody's collection.
All right,
Steal
fair.
somebody's
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
collection.
Keep playing.
I want to steal the leads.
Right.
I'm here to steal the leads.
All the leads.
Yes.
How's it
hey,
going,
Wings.
Hey, Wings.
Hey, Wings.
Yeah, I just wanted to skip it as well. I'm in the same boat with Cap.
All right. Fair enough.
Actually, I was getting coffee and I got 3 bags of melt ice. If anyone gives a shit, which I know you don't.
All
Thank
right.
you very much.
Here we go. Swiss starting us off with maybe the ugliest Patek in the history of Patek Philippe. Why?
Oh,
Why would you ever pick this?
Because it's so perfect.
What? It's got 2 horns on the side of its case. This is like the Archie Patek. Look at this. Come on.
Oh wow.
It fits my wrist perfectly. It's a 37mm case.
Didn't you try on that Blue Dial perpetual calendar the other day and you were blown away by it? You would choose this over.
Yeah. Yeah, I would choose this over the perpetual.
I'd rather get the Moser field watch on this.
Yeah, I don't love this.
I just came back. Why are we looking at the Zenith?
Like for me, okay, so this is where we differ, right? So I'll do 5235G any day of the week over this. That's definitely one of them. That's in the pick.
Oh, that is ugly. Oh my god.
Stop it. No, there's no way, Swiss.
Oh my god, that is ugly. Ugly as heck.
And if not that,
I think I would pass on both of those.
if not that, then this over that.
That's really nice.
Yeah, definitely.
And if not that, then I would choose just like something simple, like, I don't know, like a 5172G. Just a nice Manny Wine Blue Dial chronograph,
oh, that's simple. Yeah.
Interesting watch.
Any other picks for Patek?
Another one for me would have been the 5146 G with a full gold bracelet.
Boy, here we go. And yellow gold? Or white?
No, G white gold with the bracelet. If you can find a photo of it.
I saw the yellow gold one with a bracelet. Actually, one that's really nice.
Yeah,
is
look
the
at
yellow
that.
gold grayed out.
That's really cool.
Yeah. It's is it 36? It's small, isn't it?
It's 37, no?
37.
Yeah.
But it's
Perfect for
my
your
size.
wrist. I'd have
Ooh,
to
we got-
pass on it because it's too small.
Design Atelier, speaking GP, my AD is offering me 50% on all their GP. Hey, man, buy one and sell it to TPG. There you go.
I think TPG should rename to TGP.
Ooh, look at this. They lost their license and they're dumping the display. Ooh, that's awful. I'm sorry. To hear that.
Ouch. Ouch.
Yes, Zeke saying that looks. Yeah, the Patek is the Zenith pilot. Absolutely, 100%.
No, that's my favorite joke is to say, "Ooh, nice Zenith" every time someone shows up. Just God, it pisses them off. So
Look
bad.
at this. Yes, I'm with the captain on passing on the regulator. Come on, guys. Where is everybody's sense of style and adventure? The regulator is gorgeous.
If you go back to the regulator, it has like the atomic symbol with the display, the windows. It's horrible.
5196p. And we got the Watch Wizard with a $20 super chat. Please,
Wizard.
jump on, man. Let me
I
drop
love
the
the
link.
wizard.
He's saying my uncle Stefano, for the Kari Voodoo line and fun. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Jump on, man. Jump on with us.
I would probably get a 5170p, or if I was gonna go something a little more subtle, I'd get a 5296R.
Oh man, you know what?
Yeah.
This is
watch
gorgeous.
is so good.
SLC posted these. He gave me these amazing pictures for the review, guys. Just wait and see. It's such a nice picture of it. And here he is. Hello, Uncle Stefano. What's going on?
Good evening, folks. How's everybody? Good evening.
Nobody beats the Wiz. Nobody beats the Wiz.
JJ, Capitan Wings, Mr.
How you
Ari,
doing, bro?
Jesus, or whatever name you're going by today, and I don't know.
I saw him walk on water earlier. So.
Oh, can you turn water to wine? I have a couple of cases of water.
Uncle Stefano,
what's up,
where have you
kid?
been?
Not too much, man. How you doing? How you?
How
hanging?
you feeling not being able to study anymore?
It feels good, man. I'm just lounging around, you know.
Yeah, I'm studying now. I'm teaching functions and calculus. Oh,
Are you kidding? What are we doing?
7:15
Cal 1 or
to
Cal 2?
10:12 for the Ontario Hockey Academy.
Are we talking derivatives or anti-derivatives?
Both.
Cal 1, Cal 2? Hey,
Well,
if
I
you
know
need
you're
help-
good. I can send you part of the test.
Yeah, if you need help, hit me up. I used to tutor Cal 1, Cal 2, and linear algebra in college, so I can do it all, to be honest with you. It's pretty easy, yeah. Well, for me it is, at least. I see you're getting love in the chat. We got David H saying the wizard. We got your friend, our friend Mike.
Hello, Mike. Hello, everyone.
Yes, Wristwatch Holly saying VC extends their warranty from 2 to 8 years from today. Yeah, so actually Kerr was the one who told me about that, right? He extended his warranty today. I guess they're doing that across. I know they do it for like IWC, JLC, Panerai. If you register your watch with them, but I guess now it's
Once you register, it extends it.
right.
Captain, why are you wearing a cap indoors, bud?
Feeling a little chilly. I was just coming in from outside. I got 3 bags of ice. Plus, I thought it looked cool, so I figured.
Imagine how Marco and Ari and I
would go with it.
Minus
Oh,
35.
Oh, you guys! I know
40 centimeters of snow.
you're like
60.
Eskimos.
60.
You're like Eskimos.
I froze my ass off. I walked to my bank today, right? I froze my freaking ass off. It was the
Let's
worst.
take a look at your 70,000. See what it
Right. I had to calculate the
80,000,
square root of
80,000.
70,000.
Edit today.
Right.
He had to.
Can
He
I
wants to
jump-
roll around in his money that he put in his safety deposit box.
Right. Exactly. Yep. I just, what can
So
I say?
when we're doing a fundraiser for you, when we're going to watch Ari eat the chip and eat the gummy bear, the hottest in the world.
I think we do like separate ones, no?
I have the chip. I'm waiting. I'll have to find the right time to do
And
it.
he has the gummy bear, too.
All right, go ahead. Told my kids not to touch that stuff. Don't touch
Yeah,
it. Like,
they'll
I don't
burn
want
their little tush, man.
Ari, how much hot stuff have you eaten?
A fair bit of my life. Though, I mean, definitely as I've aged, my tolerance for it has dropped. So this will be interesting. About 10 years ago, I would be pretty confident I would do well on it. Now I'm not so sure. It'll be a fun challenge.
I didn't think you were actually going to eat that. I did see a photo. I did see.
Yeah,
a
I don't
photo
think you're
of your
going to eat
pick.
it too. I didn't actually think.
But I thought you
serious
just
when
were
you said
buying
you
it, kind of to go along and
Stefano,
say, "Hey, I found it."
Stefano, being very generous, sent it to me, and I am going to eat it. I will eat it.
Are you going to do it live?
I will do it live on someone's stream. Yes, and probably.
Nice.
Are you doing the whole challenge, waiting an entire hour before you can eat or drink anything? Or
No.
Yeah.
Do it on the
Hmm?
Marcelo stream because that way you'll both be on the toilet for an extended amount of time.
Touche.
Oh,
Touche,
did you hear
Rancho.
you got kicked off today, Rancher? By the way, you're not allowed on no more.
Oh, have I?
Yeah, I don't know if you heard.
Right.
Yeah.
None of us have been around for about 5 months, a solid 5 months, but we're all kicked off, you know?
We're all banned.
Right. Yep. We got Andres Borghetti joining us, saying, "Good evening, gents. Hope you're well, man. Thanks so much for joining." Perth asking a good question. I wonder if Rolex and Omega move to an 8-year warranty. Rolex is 5 years,
Rolex
right?
never.
I don't think
Rolex
Rolex gives a shit what anyone does. They're not
They
going to.
don't give a
Yeah.
flying hoot.
No.
Yeah.
Even though they
makes-
probably could,
Yeah, no.
right? I mean, my 20-year sub is. I brought it in just because it was 10 years. I said, "Oh,
Right.
let's get it."
Might as
serviced,"
well get it serviced. Yeah.
Yeah. But I got to tell you, the Vacheron news is interesting because makes me want to buy one from retail, from an authorized dealer.
Is the warranty only intact when you buy it from an AD
Yes.
for that watch? I know some it transfers with the card.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that one.
No, you just it has to still be on warranty,
Yes.
like the 2 years.
Okay.
As long as the watch still is within the 2-year warranty, you can extend the period.
Once you register online, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. I guess let's get back to it. I just want to wrap this puppy up. We can go through this quickly. We got
Yeah.
Oh,
So
the Lachine Spirit chronograph.
mine would be the Booker Blue edition, if you can
Yep.
Google that.
Fine.
It's very different.
that was a nice
yes,
one.
yes. You told
There
me
you
about
go.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that
very
one's
nice.
That's cool, man. With the
Yes,
look
that
at the
is
strap. That's a nice strap.
it. I do like that. There's a ton
I
of
really
good ones.
like this.
You can do big eye chronograph. You know, there's a ton of great ones. Yeah. Okay, and last but not least was
Omega pipe
oh yeah,
band.
yeah.
Vintage.
Yeah, these are so nice too. Now, let me ask: would you go for like a honeycomb dial like this or pie pan? Absolutely.
No, I would go pipe band.
Yeah, the pie pans were, I think, pretty much like V Genta kind of design, right?
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I don't know. Honeycomb's big. Yeah. It's not small. No.
We got Bubba Hotep joining us saying, "Good evening, gents. Upvoted. Thanks so much for joining us." Alrighty. Yeah, let's just go through this quickly. So obviously JJ picked his Breguet 7097. I tend not to disagree with that. I think that's a gorgeous watch.
Wow.
Are you sticking with the rose gold like you have?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's a wonderful combination. I like their blue. The new blue is also really interesting. But I guess if you're gonna get a dress watch, it's nice to have a bit of gold. Okay.
I like the white gold so much on that.
Yeah, the white gold is really nice too. I was torn between the two. Honestly, I could go either way.
Why not go both?
No, because you can only pick one.
See what I like about that watch? It's like when you go to your grandma's house and she has a small TV that works sitting on top of an older, larger TV that doesn't work.
Yeah.
That looks like a 5212.
I think this is gorgeous. I think the SPGM 221 might be the best bang per buck GMT on the market. It probably is. I mean, it's like what, 3,000 US roughly?
This one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty cheap.
Agreed.
It's,
But would
it's
you
not
buy
that
it?
expensive.
Would you wear it, Marco?
Would I personally wear it?
Yeah, I know you'd say no. Don't worry.
No,
Well,
actually-
the game
hold
is
on.
we had to pick a Grand Seiko. So
Oh, we got the
this
Lone
was-
Star watch collector. Hello.
Hello, Lone Star.
Hello.
Hello.
How many millimeters, Marco? 40?
It's 40. Yep.
Do they have,
pick a grand sake, I'll go with this one at 40 mil.
I think
I
this
would
is
go.
39. No? Sorry.
It might be.
No, it's
Oh,
all right.
if it's 39, no way. I'm pushing 40.
We got Danger Will Robinson joining us saying he upvoted. Thank you very much, Danger. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. And we got Kevin saying the SBGM would be killer if it was thinner. Yeah, it's definitely not a dress watch. I think it's more sporty, definitely, because it's not a
Well,
super
it's got a
thin watch.
GMT function date, so
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
definitely.
meant to be a little more versatile, I believe.
Okay. Then he had a Monaco, Tag Heuer Monaco. Are you just going with the Steve McQueen Monaco, or what are we talking?
Not a blue dial.
I like the Gulf
For the
personally.
Steve McQueen Monaco.
His was black, the Steve McQueen.
Wasn't it this one right here? It was a blue dot, no?
No, his original one was the black one.
Yeah, black.
I'm sure.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm learning something new every day. Interesting.
I like the
Okay.
Golf one too. The Golf one's
Yeah.
cool, but I would go with
Put
the
you right
original, like Mr. GMT guy.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
And you know what's interesting too? So speaking of Steve McQueen, you know there's a Steve, like people call the 1655, the Explorer 2, the Steve McQueen watch, but he never actually wore it.
Right.
So here, hold on. So Steve McQueen. So if you look up him wearing the Explorer 2, you'll never actually find an image. It's just in advertisements. They would use him in the advertisements. So Rolex collectors kind of called it the Steve McQueen Explorer, which is interesting. Like that makes no sense to me, but hey, I mean, I guess whatever works.
He was an icon back then. That's why, Marco.
Yeah, fair enough.
Does Batman wear a GMT Master? Just asking.
Oh, you had to go there, Lowen? You had to
Actually,
go
Bruce Wayne does. No, I'm just kidding.
there.
Well, he's,
Like, no,
he's tied in, right?
No,
If
no, no,
they-
no, no. Bruce Wayne wears a JLC
Miller.
Reverso.
No,
That's
and
right.
Richard Mill.
That's actually right.
he
Well,
wears a
Steve
JLC.
McQueen in that photo, right? He was permitting them to use that. Was he getting paid for that advertising?
I prefer the white subdials on the Breitling. And for Navitimer, I'd rather have it with the wings rather than the B.
That's because you're a smart man.
No, I'm just a Breitling fan, unlike you guys.
Hey,
Yeah,
no,
Hey.
seriously.
I like Breitling.
You do? Well, I
Breitling's
know.
great. Breitling's
Okay,
great.
sorry, guys. Okay, so we have some power.
I'm not a huge Wizard fan. No, I'm kidding.
I still love you, Lon. I loved the way you change your hats, man. And I have an unboxing to do on next one, either on Marco or JJ's. And it's not going to be Breitling. It's going to be a Rolly. So don't worry.
Well, spoiled it.
Nice. You can always come show us
Fair enough.
tomorrow and watch Talk Wednesday if you'd like. Unless you want to wait till Thursday.
It got shipped today. So if I get it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. If not, I'll just hold on till you guys do the next one. And yes, it's a keeper, not a flipper or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I think this is probably my favorite Breitling.
Yeah. But I prefer the white subdials. And of course, I like the 46 millimeter.
Fair
That's
enough.
right.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
fair enough. And then we got the OG Engineer. Yeah, I mean, guys, what I wouldn't do for IWC to re-release. They got to re-release it. I mean, come on.
They have to. Yeah,
They
almost
have to re-release it. It's just so nice. I mean, look at this.
It's
You guys
just such a
love it, huh?
non-watch now.
Wow.
These are like the 24,000 on the secondary.
Oh no, they're expensive, like 50
Yeah.
grand, if I'm not mistaken.
Are they?
Oh yeah, they're really
They're
expensive.
considered a poor man's AP.
Hmm.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, they're super expensive. We got Bubba Hotep with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Saying, Rancher, is it true that the first lesson taught in law school is that it doesn't matter if you win or lose in court, but rather how many hours you bill?
Oh shit.
It makes it a little bit easier to bill when you win.
That's a good answer.
Are you telling me Perry Mason's expensive?
Yeah.
For his day, he was.
It's an old joke.
Okay, and then you picked a Panda Daytona of all the Rolex. I'm kind of ashamed, Rancher.
Uh-oh.
All right.
A Panda?
Well, I don't have much of an emphasis in Rolex. I don't have an interest in it right now.
Do you even own any Rolex currently? I don't think so, right? You sold
No,
out of
I
all your
only-
Rolex?
I only own 4 at the moment.
Oh shit! Okay, never mind. I thought you wanted to sell out of all of them. No?
In the process of it, we'll see.
Okay. And then last but not least was the 1921. Now, of all the Vacherons, I got to be honest with you, I don't know if I'd pick the 1921.
What?
Is that okay to say?
No, you wouldn't. That's not your watch. Come on.
Is that
Waste
okay
of
to
time.
say?
I
I'd have to take a Corn de Bosch any day over this.
Oh, that's right.
Definitely.
And you're gonna get it tattooed on your arm.
I don't know about that. Maybe just the movement. Maybe I'll just get a sleeve with the movement of it.
There you go.
I love that piece.
So
Yeah,
do
this
I.
is also
Platinum.
Silver I Jet will will buy that someday.
I hope so.
Superjet.
We got Mr. GMT joining us saying full panel, sexy panel, exactly what I like. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate it, guys. Be sure to upvote. We got Spencer R with the $7 super chat saying, not how many you bill, how many you collect. That sounds like lawyers.
Oh, don't worry. Lawyers get paid.
Right.
Fine.
Here, Cap. We got another lawyer. He's saying not many. How many you bill? How many you collect? What do you think, Cap?
I think he's absolutely correct.
There you go, guys.
It's how much do you collect, not how many hours you
Don't
bill.
worry. They'll drag your ass to court to get paid.
It's
Don't
the
worry.
amount you collect.
Yeah, but that costs money too.
Yeah, like
Not for
There's
them.
there's also a concept called premium billing, but I don't want to bore you with that.
Too late. Too late.
Oh boy. Yeah. But what do you guys think? The wheel of watches. It's interesting.
I want to
There's so many
steal. I
different-
want to steal someone's damn watch. I hate my.
Are we stealing watches?
It's a white elephant.
Here we go.
Everybody gets a watch collection, and then we all rotate around and steal people's watches. I'll take the
I like
iPod.
that.
Alrighty, here we go. I guess I go first. 1, 2, 3.
Uh-oh.
Please be rancher. Please be rancher. I want a corn de vache. Please, please be.
Oh,
yes,
shit.
yes.
Oh, you have to pick off one of his choices.
Yeah.
For the steal.
Oh shit! It's true. I have to pick one of his choices. Okay. Well, listen. I will
Wait,
swap.
no, wait. You have to swap one of your pieces with one of his pieces. That's how. It works.
Okay, that's
Mhm.
easy. So I'd end up with a PAM, Akari GMT6. I'd swap out the Tiger Chrono for his 1921, and I'd have the Cartier Montepussoir as my fourth. There we go. That
Man,
would be
you-
my collection right there.
You're giving him a tutor?
Hey, wait.
Corn de Vache? Damn.
You're only going to end up with 3. Wait a minute. Hold on. You have
No,
how
I
many
have 4.
watches to start?
The PAM.
Oh, we did
the
4
Cartier.
rounds.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. All right.
we did 4 rounds.
This is the
remember?
watch
All right.
equivalent
We'll
of
go with
watching
the
your.
3.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like playing Monopoly with your family. I think no one really knows the rules.
Yeah, you know what? Very true.
It's like
Well, the
everybody.
best part
we'll
is
just
at the
give
end.
everybody money.
At the end, Rancher could just swap that out to whoever he gets.
Here we go.
So he's not stuck with it just yet.
Ari. Who are we taking? Ooh.
wow. Okay. So Marco, remind me what you have.
So right now I have a PAM, Akari, the 1921, and the Cartier Montepussoir chronograph.
Get his 1921.
I should take the Kari from you
Don't
just
take
to,
the Kari.
just to spite you. Yeah, I will give you
Yeah,
my
you should.
I'll give you my AP and I'll take your Kari.
You know what?
Oh, that's
what a guy! Why would you get
generous.
the AP?
I'll
Get the
take
worst
the
one.
52 for
That's
the-
very generous.
I will
I was
take
being
the-
nice.
thank
Nice
you
for-
very much, Ari.
Nice. For
I'm being a nice guy. I'm being a nice
Yeah,
guy.
way too nice.
Yeah,
I
I'll give you
appreciate
my
it.
Nomos Tangente.
Okay, Ari, Swiss Rancher, Marco. Here we got JJ. Actually, it's Swiss. Sorry, Swiss is up next. Here we go. Whose watch are you taking? Ooh.
What was Rancher's watch?
Okay, so he's got a Breitling 806, the original IWC Ingenieur, which you already have. He's got a Panda Daytona, and he's got a Tudor Tiger chronograph.
I'm getting the Daytona.
Yeah, the Daytona. What are we talking?
What are you giving up?
He can have my Longines chronograph.
Okay. Nice. Okay, JJ.
We are
next.
swapping
Nice
chronographs.
of you.
I think that
Dude, imagine if JJ gets Rancher. Rancher's on slim pickings right now.
I think that technically qualifies as watch rape. I have been violated.
Oh no! Mine goes my AP. Fuck me, Dad.
All right. Let's see.
Take my AP.
What do I have again?
So I have an AP 15202, a PAM, a 1921, and a Cartier monopusher chronograph.
I'm trying to think. What do I have? What do I? Oh, I'm gonna.
Oh,
give
you have a. Hold on. You have JJJ. You have the
I think you're
Breguet
trading out the Tudor.
7097. You have the Tag Heuer Monaco. You have the Grand Seiko GMT and Black Bay 58. Oh, he's gonna dump the 58 on me for the 58.
Why do I have a feeling there's going to be a one-sided swap coming?
No, I'm gonna take the Royal Oak, and I'm gonna give you the Grand Seiko.
All right, I like that.
The super
I
chat.
mean, it's not a great trade, but hey, what are you gonna
Super
do?
chat.
We got Toyota Mo, the medium legend Toyota Mo with a $5 super chat saying, "What's up, fellas? Just finished a great 13-hour day at work. Fuck my life. This game just became cutthroat. I love it. Yeah, absolutely.
That's the fun of it.
I'm losing my fucking shirt on here. God damn it. Alrighty. We got JJ, and last but not least, myself, which Virgo Rancher. Here we go. Oh.
No, I finally got one good watch.
I like that it says JJ's the winner when he is in fact the loser.
Right. We got, so right now, Rancher, you have the Breitling 806, the OG IWC Ingenieur. You have a Tudor Tiger chronograph, and you have a Swiss's Lachine Spirit Chrono.
What does JJ have?
And JJ has the AP 15202. He's got the Breguet 7097, the Tag Heuer Monaco, and the Black Bay 58.
I'd take the AP and give him the laundry.
Nice. There you go.
Oh man,
There you go. At least.
why couldn't someone get me before I got the AB?
All's well ends well. All's well that ends well.
Le mignon for bologna sandwich. Nice.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Oh man!
Yeah,
So
man,
at the end of it
Toyota-
all, I end up with I get to keep the Breguet at least. Then I end up with a Longines, the Tag Heuer, and the Tudor.
And the Tudor, yeah.
That's a
Actually, my collection was not that bad. I have a PAM, I have the Grand Seiko GMT, I have the 1921, and I have the Cartier monopusher. Hey, I will take that. You know what? I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. I can't
I'm happy
believe
with mine too. Mine is
I can't
cool.
believe Ari has a Kari. Unbelievable. I'm
Gentlemen,
upset.
I gotta take
Ari,
off. I
Ari,
apologize.
who the lion?
Ari,
Ari
take
Villa
care,
Lion,
Wayne.
that's
Thanks so
right.
much for joining, man.
I had to take it. When I took it, I had to give you something nice back. I felt terrible if I gave you I wanted to be nice at least. If I was going to slap you in the face.
Oh, boy.
You should have hammered him,
Oh.
Ari. I would have gave him
Yeah.
shitty.
Yeah, you should have dumped the Zenith on me.
Yeah.
I don't
All
know.
right.
Hey, I'm happy anyways.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, take care, Rancher.
Take
Thanks
care,
so much for joining.
All right.
You all.
So yeah, JJ, I got the Chris Reeves has been shipped. I was afraid that they wouldn't ship because it became kind of unavailable as soon as I put in the order, it was finished. But yeah, so it is coming. Maybe I'll unbox it on Friday night free for all. Is that what Friday nights are going to be now? No more fragrance.
What'd you
stuff?
buy?
A Chris Reeves Sabenza.
Oh my goodness.
What a Spencer 31 limited edition Tanto blade.
Right.
Wow.
So all that matters is going to be worth more on the secondary market, right?
Tell
know-
that to yourself. Tell that. To yourself.
Making me spend money. I just got my perfumes, the Marley. It's amazing.
Wait, which one are we
Amazing.
talking? Leighton? Herb?
Leighton.
Yeah, Leighton is good.
Amazing. Amazing. JJ,
Leighton
you're
is
the
really
man.
good. Yeah.
Glad you like
What's
it.
his name?
Glad you
Toyota
like
Mo actually just got that, right? That's his second ever fragrance. Fuck. Sorry about that.
That was the
but
bad.
yeah.
That was the back
He
girl.
just
I need the Bruce
he
Wayne.
just he just dropped 70 grand on the floor.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, guys. I just
That's what it sounds
dropped
like.
the stacks of cash at the end of my desk. Oh, quicker than drawing. Hey, quick. Thanks for joining us. He's saying, what in the Wheel of Fortune is going on? Yeah, for those who just joined, we were kind of spinning the wheel, seeing what we could get as collections. It was kind of fun. I enjoyed it. And we got the ghost of Tim Wright's spine. How can he have a spine if he never had one to begin with? But he's saying, looks like a certain Birdman is whining about someone from Montreal and the Bronx stealing leads on his show. Hey, man, it's all good. At least we don't have a little... Nah, maybe let's not go there. Never
have a show.
Yeah, I don't
should-
know. I don't
Be whining
I don't
about
really
the
watch
baby
what's
carrot
going
that
on.
know
got
what?
He should be whining
Probably
about the
watch
baby
it.
carrot that God gave him.
Yeah, I didn't want to go there, but it's all good. We got Danger saying how much for a long distance ambulance to Japan. That's a good one. That's Perth luxury in a saying. The wham.
He was actually referring to Canadian F1 racer Lance Stroll, little known fact. The guy from Montreal, Lance Stroll.
I've actually never heard of him. Is that bad?
Yeah, I mean, nah, he's just super rich. He's got more than $70,000.
Marco.
JJ.
JJ.
Oh my God, you guys.
Oh, now let me ask, guys. Any new watches on the horizon, or we're just staying pat? Staying
It's
pat.
coming.
Oh yeah, we got the Wiz getting the Rolex, right?
I'm grounded from buying watches.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for mine to arrive this week. I'm still waiting.
Right, dude. JJ, your unboxing is gonna be great. I hope it comes in tomorrow for Wednesday night watch talk.
Me too.
I hope so.
I was hoping I
really
would get a
hoping.
call today, but I figured not with MLK. Holding up customs and whatnot.
We got a shot in the dark joining us. Thanks so much for joining. Oh shit, we got Todd Levin in the chat. Hey Todd, how's it going? Hope you had nice holidays.
Put a deposit on a watch.
Oh, very nice.
Listen,
Look at this.
I hope it's not a Vianney halter Antiqua. Please, anything but that.
Breaking news.
Hey Todd, if you want to jump on the show, I'll drop the link if you want to jump on.
Todd, you
I'm
missed the part
guessing-
where Marco said he don't like Philip Dufour.
I guess it's the recipe. The recipe.
Oh yes, it's true.
Ah.
The Reshep and the Acrivia is coming on. Yeah.
Yes.
I hope it's not the Antiqua.
I see
Unless he
Recipe.
went with Aroma Synergy.
no
I see that-
Roman.
Schwartz Etienne.
I see that guy in interviews, and I'm like, God, he's so young. What have I been doing with my life?
We got Ryan Singer joining us saying he upvoted. It is indeed. You guessed right, Swiss. Look at this. Acrivia, Tourbillon, jumping. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now that is a piece.
Do you want? Can we Bobby
Wow.
Google that? Let's Bobby Google that.
Yeah, I got to pull that up.
Yeah,
because that
please
is-
have Bobby Google do it, not Bobby.
That's
R.
gotta be an amazing piece. Just the name alone
Of
just
course.
tells you.
It's Todd Levin.
Charming, jump
Good
out.
lord.
That looks like COVID lungs.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is insane. So I think it chimes the hours, if I'm not mistaken, right? It'll chime the hours, and it's got a jump hour. It's a
Yeah,
tourbillon.
chiming jump hour.
Yep. I mean, this is insane. This is just craziness.
Love it.
Cool. Very modern. Very a little different than Todd's collection, right? It's going.
Yeah, it's very like so. The case is actually made by maybe the most famous case maker of the 20th century. His name is Jean-Pierre Hagman, or is it Jean-Pierre? I don't know his first name. I just know his last name is Hagman. And he made basically all the minute repeater cases for Patek and all the big brands, right? So he actually came out of retirement to start making cases for Acrivia, which is really interesting. These are super unique, super kind of avant-garde, like nothing else really in the industry. But yeah, I mean, this is an insane watch.
And it is Jean-Pierre. Well done.
It's Jean-Pierre, right? Jean-Pierre Hagman.
Jean-Pierre
Nice.
Hegman.
We got Todd saying correct chimes, the hours, not a minute repeater. Yep. Ooh, he's asking, why does it have a Wu-Tang logo on it? I don't see it. Where's the
On the
Wu-Tang?
back.
Oh, the back.
I think
Hold on.
I thought I saw it on the
I
back.
think he's talking about
Flip it upside down.
Talking about the lungs.
The lungs.
The lungs.
I don't know. Pretty nice piece.
I think it's
I
pretty
guess it
sick,
does.
man.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Wow.
He said it chimes the hours, by the way, not the minutes.
Yeah, it's not a minute
It's
repeater.
crazy.
Yeah, this is
Not for nothing, but do you really want to watch that chimes every minute? That would be so annoying.
Ding.
Right?
Ding. Ding.
Like, another minute's gone. Bing. Another minute's gone. Like imagine.
JJ.
Like, shut up. I can picture like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Shut up.
oh my god. Todd saying,
kindergarten
I love
cop.
me my
Fair enough.
Imagine he's got that back hat, like he wears it like sideways, Todd. He's wearing a sideways hat, just rapping to Wu-Tang. Oh, that'd be hilarious. That'd be
I
great.
don't see that happening.
I need to see that happen.
Put Recipe in like a rap song. Fit. What rhymes with Dufour?
Ooh, look at this. Toyota Most asking Hawaiian brand sweet Maui onion chips. I've never tried this. He says, your thoughts. I'm giving it a solid 9. So I've tried sweet onion chips before, like flavored. They're delicious. So I mean, I can only imagine these are.
I agree.
Amazing. Yeah, these must be great. God damn it! Now I'm.
Now you're in a chip mood.
Yeah, now I want chips. Fuck Toyota. God damn it. Todd says with the price tag still attached to that. Yeah. Okay, so let me ask, did you guys also see I don't know if you guys saw Watch Advisor. We talked about this earlier on Brian's stream, but I guess for those who haven't seen it yet, I strongly recommend you guys watch this video right here. Let me pull it up. Yes, it's this video right here. This guy has a great channel. It's crazy because he's very like close with all the big brands like Rolex, Omega, Breitling, Breguet, and so on. And he kind of came out and basically said that the Rolex, I guess, situation, the AD situation, is fully manufactured. That there's actually not a watch shortage. It's just ADs hoarding stock or selling it to the gray market.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I kind of don't disagree with him.
It has to be true. That has to be the case. The gray market is flooded with Rolexes.
Yeah, I actually don't disagree. He even said, he's like, listen, I waited a year for a yellow OP, and yet a month after, like basically a month after that watch was released, there was already a ton basically available on the gray market. How does that happen? And he's saying for a brand that makes 1 million watches a year, it makes no sense that they have the shortage that they have currently. And I think we agree.
The yellow is 18,000 today. Dealers
insane. 18,000 for a 3
triple the price, man.
It's not even Tiffany yellow. Wait.
No, it's not.
I'm just
How much is that Michigan retail?
Brother?
Guys, it's maize. Sorry.
And it's kind of messed up too. So he went into a story about like one of his friends wanting a Rolex, and he's not like very familiar. Like he just wanted a blue OP, right? Which in theory shouldn't be that hard to get.
Oh, forget it.
Yeah, like the thing is it's crazy. Like he was just saying how the Vienna AD he went to was basically sneezing at him, saying, "Yeah, but to get on a wait list, you need to have a name. Like basically, you're a nobody." It's kind of messed up. Like when you think about it, it's actually extremely messed up.
Like supposed to be. I mean, Rolex is obviously expensive, but it wasn't founded to be like this unobtainable watch, right? That's what frustrates me about it. I think.
Right. He says, but everyone is well aware of the gray market dynamic. I thought it was common knowledge that basically pieces go out the back door. I mean, I guess.
That's totally a racket.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but it's not.
Doesn't make it okay.
Yeah, it's not okay.
Yeah,
Right.
which is why I think Rolex, I think we spoke about this earlier, and we said, would they release a Hulk to kind of harm the gray market? I think that's not really their focus. I think
it doesn't really matter.
Rolex's focus is to basically clamp down on the ADs, right? That's why they're pulling so many of the authorized dealers and some of the family businesses that have been doing the backdoor kind of stuff, because I think they want the Rolexes in the hands of the folks that will wear them, for years to come and potentially pass them down to the next generation.
Right. Belham saying bitching about AD seems to be entertainment for Rolex fans. I mean, I don't think it's about entertainment, right? I think there are genuine concerns for people who are like, listen, we have our hard-earned money here. We want to give to you. And it's just like, you're treating us like crap, and we can't get any of your watches. And I think, personally, with more and more brands coming out with more competitive offerings, IWC, Lachine, for example, even Tag Heuer, Omega, so on. Breitling is coming out with some really nice watches. I think people, you're going to start seeing people move away from Rolex and be like, listen, what am I kissing these guys' feet for like 18 months to get a basic 3-hand Oyster Perpetual? Like, it just doesn't even make sense anymore, right? I think they're kind of playing, ADs are starting to play with a bit of fire. And I hope the Rolex AD situation softens, and then ultimately these ADs get fiked and start begging us for their business, Hey, it's always good to dream, isn't it?
Goes boutique only and get rid of all the ADs.
That wouldn't be a bad idea, too.
Nope.
JJ was saying that, right?
That's what I think they're going to do. Come out smelling like roses in the end.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
We'll
And then they
rescue
could just
you from
fire
the
anybody.
big bad gray market.
Yeah. Zeke says him poking fun at the Venetian. Yeah, that was funny. It was funny. I agree. He does it well. I mean, he is Venetian, right? And Todd says, I'd rather wait to get on Reshep or Sheppy's Acrivia order list. That only took 1 year. Seriously. Now let me ask. He does do like these dials, which are like hand hammered dials. Did you ask for like a specific dial variation, or is it just like I guess I don't know, just something.
Sorry, I was laughing at JJ's avatar.
Yeah,
That's great.
that is a good one, JJ.
Glad
It's
you
like the
guys.
Hunger
Todd,
Games,
for
the
Todd.
Hunger Games logo. If you look at the books,
We got FP Journal.
Oh,
It's not delivery. It's FP Journal.
That's so great.
oh my goodness.
There's a ton of good ones out there. I mean, yeah. The memes just flow through. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys have seen Perth. Perth has like a sausage kick. I don't know what these are. Are you ready for this? Look, what is this?
all right. I have questions.
In full camo.
Right. He's
Eating
trying to-
sausage,
Yeah.
sausage in full
This has
camo.
got to be the best one. Look at this.
Oh my god.
So he's double
Belichick
fisting.
and-
He's double fisting the
Got
sausage.
Belichick in the back.
Oh God.
This is the best
Oh.
one. I still think this is great. Wait, do you still have that image, Kurt? Do you have the one with the what's it
Yeah.
called?
I
Oh,
tried
you
to
don't
find
have
it. I couldn't find it.
Oh, god damn it!
I try not to. I don't keep them. Typically, I'm not a screenshotter.
There's a captain.
Yes.
Sasquatch.
Someone lurking.
Sasquatch.
Oh boy.
It's a good thing black was the only color they had.
Okay, Todd
Yeah.
says the watch will be completed in 1 year. In the last 3 months, you get to pick all the custom stuff you want. Oh, that's awesome.
That is
Now,
cool.
I think for this is we're talking about like movement wise and dial wise, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Todd. But I'm pretty sure you can customize just about everything. Toyota Moses, I don't think a boutique only will help the Rolex situation be the exact same shit. Gray market dealers would get in with the salespeople and snatch all the hot models.
The problem is the salespeople work for Rolex, so Rolex doesn't have to like look, like it'll just be evident. I mean, because the thing is, it's not like in the current situation. My understanding is the AD just gets an allotment, and then the AD pays for it. There's like no information about where it goes from. But if it's all like if they're all Rolex employees, and the boutique is doing all Rolex sales for Rolex, it's a watch by watch basis. They'll notice if somebody tries to sell a bunch all at once.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If they
They won't
if
be
they
allowed
want
to
to
sell
end
you more
this,
than
they
one.
can. They're just
Yeah,
not.
they can definitely take control of the situation if they want to. No question. It's just, yeah. We'll see. We got Ali, the watch Sasquatch, joining us. I'm going to drop the link if you want to jump on, Ali. He's asking, what is the captain wearing? Is he homeless? Do we need a fundraiser for Cap?
He's changing his.
Yeah.
Yes, we do, man. It's
lawyer.
it's freezing in here, man. I got no heat.
A
I gotta wear
fundraiser
this
for a
hat.
lawyer.
My landlord turned off the heat.
Yeah.
I'm just a volunteer fireman. I don't get paid. I need
Yeah.
some money.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You're
Let's
very
go,
blue
guys.
collar right now, Cap. You're very blue collar.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
that,
man.
Like Rocky.
That's the way to go.
Kind of look like Rocky. You gonna go out and run?
It's like that.
Well,
that
I'm gonna run at
wizard.
night,
Oh,
Brian.
shit.
That's
You
why,
just
get
got
the
in the
torch.
flash.
Nice.
This is
that's why I
good.
got this guy. Now, will this
Uh-oh.
blind people?
Don't get
if my-
Marco started now with flashlights.
Will
I
this
think
blind
so.
people
Oh,
through the
he's-
camera?
Oh, it's over.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, I
it
would.
is.
Yeah, dude, that's
It
right.
will? Okay.
Cap went outside
Okay.
to get 3 bags of ice. 100 little kids started running behind him, like Rocky.
I have it on the low setting right now.
He's gonna go punch out. He's gonna go punch out some
beef.
This
you're
is care of
some hanging
JJ.
cows.
JJ's recommendation. JJ and
What do you got there?
I
What
think
do you got
Herb
there?
was
Which
part
one?
of that.
Oh, light.
Which one? I went with the Olight, baby.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
went with the Olight. Yeah,
Warrior
they had the
two.
black, and then they had this color. I guess the the
I have
10.
that color
What is
too.
this?
Yeah, it's
The
dark,
Warrior Mini 2.
flat dark earth. It's called.
This thing is amazing. I mean, compared to, what was that one? Lone Star was the one mentioned. The Maglite. That I do have a Maglite. I didn't realize it was a Maglite, but I have one
Yeah.
to like knock somebody out with. But this thing is seriously powerful.
Yeah.
We
Packs a
got
punch,
Mr. GMT joining
and
us.
there's like
Hello,
2
GMT.
3 different settings.
Don't do that at the camera, please.
Is that
You'll be
actually
ca-
Mr.
You're
GMT?
going to be carrying it around outside with you now all the time.
How can the light though seriously go through a camera to everyone out there and like blind them? Is that even possible?
No, there's a maximum brightness on your screen. It's you could do 10 million lumens, and it's still only going to go to like
There
1,000
you go. That's why
nit
we have
brightness. So yeah.
So Toyotomo says, what do you think will really happen? Pandas in the display case. So no,
No,
I
let's
think
not go that far.
right. So I mean, even he made a good argument. The guy Watch Advisor in his video, he says like there will always be the special models, right? The Pepsi, the Panda. You know what I mean? Same with like Omega, the Snoopy, and the 321 Speedmaster, that are they're waitlisted pieces. They just are naturally, right? But the fact of the matter is, like basic 3-hand Oyster Perpetuals, or like an Explorer One. Datejust. These should all be readily available given how many watches Rolex is making. He thinks the demand is not, what people claim it is, that it's impossible for them to basically, sell out of literally every model, and that, ADs are just either hoarding the watches, using them as leverage pieces, and ultimately putting them out the back door, kind of pay for play, if you will. Which I don't disagree with him. I mean, again, there's no evidence of that, but I think we can make our own assumptions. Todd says you can customize. So the dial, hands, case metal, he's doing titanium, nice. Strap or bracelet, and buckle or deployment. So I got to be honest, Todd. I think you got to go with a blue dial and a red band. You know what I mean? That'll make for a hell of an investment.
Yeah.
Blue dial and red band.
With all the accoutrements.
There,
Yeah.
decided.
With all the
accoutrement, right?
the
It's got to have
accoutrement.
all the accoutrement, right?
That would make a great piece in your collection.
The collection.
Oh man.
So is that actually Mr. DMT? He hasn't said a word.
Right.
I'm here.
Hi.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I thought he was about to turn on his camera. We're gonna be
Yeah.
seeing something else.
I mean,
Yeah.
kind
Come
of.
and get it. Let's have a come
Hang
and
out
get
with
it.
Toyota Mo.
All right.
All in good time, boys. All in good time. Give me time.
Geronimo says,
Let me build it up.
I work for Rolex. Roman Sharf comes up to me and takes me out to lunch. In the meeting, he slips me an envelope. Now I sell all allocated watches to him and his family.
No.
I think
Go
the
right
thing
to
is,
the owner of the boutique. He won't go
Right.
to you.
But the thing is if you're a boutique owner, right? Rolex boutique.
Well, is
I
there an
don't think
owner
that
of the
can
boutique?
happen.
no,
Or
There
they're
is
not?
to be corporately owned.
it would be corporately owned.
Right. It would be corporate.
And I'm sure they have people overseeing. Like, it's not like one guy's getting. Listen. There's always going to be a little bit of finagling.
Sure.
You're gonna have
Oh,
10 names, and they're all going to one guy. But someone's gonna get something. But I think it's gonna be a little bit better of a situation than what's going on now. And what I think they're really gonna do is start to push it where they give it to people, like you're saying, they're interviewing you. They want to see what you're about. Oh, you're a high power attorney. All right, we'll give him one. Oh, you work. You're John the Baker from down the street. All right, maybe we'll give you a sub in 2 years. That's what they'll kind of do.
You're a former lawyer who's in his basement with completely covered in clothing, looking like a homeless person. You'll get one in 5 years, Captain.
Look at what Levin says.
My hoodie's taking a lot of shots, man. I get that. I get the hat.
Cap got his in 3 weeks.
What brand this is. Hold on, guys.
Right. We got Todd saying, I'm thinking rainbow bezel with a Marvel comic. Hey, listen, as long as you get this as your dial, you're all good.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What the hell?
Full screen on the cat. Full screen.
Oh, here we go.
Hickey Freeman.
Big stuff
Okay,
there.
all right there.
Big time right there,
All right,
baby.
that's
All
the
right.
flex. That's a nice
Hey,
flex.
man.
That's a nice flex. Nice
Okay,
flex.
Hickey.
Nice
No
flex.
fiking around. I still need money, man. I'm broke. I got no heat.
Yeah, okay. Poor muffin.
So Ollie says, yeah, they'd have to make cutouts for 10 to 30 fake identities. The audit trail would be evident.
Yeah, I just look, and I don't think I think any one of us could probably figure out a way that somebody would rip them off, but in general, it would be a deterrent. And I understand in the chat, Toyota Mo mentioned AP. AP makes 40,000 watches a year.
Right.
Like, we're talking about a company that makes $1 million watches a year versus 40,000. For example, Vacheron Constantin makes $24,000 a year. If you go search a 56 on Chrono, 75% of the listings are no longer available.
Yep.
Like, there just aren't very many.
Right. Yeah, there's not that many available. And again, the point that he was making was all of these are basically available directly on the gray market. Right? There's thousands of watches per model available on the gray market. It just doesn't make sense if people aren't actually able to get these at retail, how are they all flooding the gray market, right? That's kind of the point he's making. I don't know if there's any one solution to solving the problem, right? Other than Rolex becoming boutique only. And, you kind of get allocated pieces. You get given a specific time frame. Okay, this is when we're making the piece. This is when you can expect delivery. But, again, I don't even know if that's realistic. So, yeah, I don't think there's any one solution. Right, I don't think there's any one solution, but it'll certainly help. Exactly.
Well,
they'll make more money, and they'll control who's getting watches a little bit more.
Right.
Yeah, and honestly, JJ, you've said things like this in the past. They either are ambivalent about the gray market or they like it. So, like, a lot of these boutique decisions are being made because they want to make more money, right? Like, because they can make more money if they don't go through the AD.
Yeah, I think they want. Well, my take. I don't think it's not that they don't care. I've always said they like a strong secondary. Any maker likes a strong secondary, but they definitely want more control over who's getting the watches. I think. And to be honest, I think within 2 years, this is all going to be. We're going to be looking back going, holy shit! Remember when Rolex was like triple value for an OP?
Right. Yeah, I think the OPs, like especially like Tiffany OP, is definitely like this is to the Mania 2.0. You know what I mean? Like to have a what's it called? Like a turquoise dial, 3-hand Oyster Perpetual that sells for 5,000. Sell like what is it now? 50,000+, I imagine.
40+.
Yeah, 40,000+. Like it doesn't make any sense. Torimo says for every one person asking for an AP, you have 50 asking. Maybe, I guess. Again, we don't I don't know if we know the specific stat. I don't disagree with you, Mo. I don't disagree with you, but I still think it's
there's
suspect.
definitely way more people asking for a $10,000 watch than a $70,000 or even a $30,000.
I would agree. Yeah,
he's 100% right about that. There's no doubt about it. There's a reason why Patek Philippe's not making a million watches because they're never selling it. You know what I mean? And not that they could anyway, but even if they could, they would never sell.
Could you guys imagine if Rolex really did hate the gray market, they'd just allow dial swaps on the OPs? That would be crazy. Yeah. There are all these people buying blue OPs and black OPs and swapping them out for Tiffany blues.
Yeah, no, never happened.
It just doesn't make any sense. If you made a product, and you were selling them for $5,000, and people are going so crazy for your product that they're selling them for 10, 15 to each other, you'd be happy as a pig in shit because you'd be sold out for years. Like,
That's
and you just steadily raise the price every year.
Oh yeah, that's the idea. That's what
why
they
would
do.
they say, damn it, those? I mean, I get it. If you were like happens like I think I said this before with knife makers, like they put in all the work and then someone else is making the money. But a big company like that, I don't think they really give a shit. Like they're making so much money.
Yeah. SLC watch collector saying, "What if Rolex promotes selling secondhand watches at the AD?" I think that'd be it'd be just as bad, right? Because basically, you'd still want people to buy their watch, right? Especially now if they have secondhand watches, they don't want to sit on stock forever.
Yeah.
Although it's good because it does provide, a little more variety to the customer. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's again tough one.
Money out of Rolex's pocket, right?
Right, and who's to stop them from getting new Rolex and then sell it in their pre-owned section? I don't know.
That's right.
To me, that's what I would do if I was a Rolex AD. Prove that.
Well, that's why
what Pernod used to do.
Right, that's what I would do. I would just take it from one case and put it into the next one and jack up the price.
Take the stickers off, wear it for a half hour, and put it as used. Price.
Right.
Yeah, but if you get caught, you lose your license. Is it worth it?
Yeah, true. But Pernod was big enough, man. They were the biggest in the States. Ventby's the biggest in the world, so they used to buy.
All these ADs have a couple guys. They sell them for above. They put them in different names.
Of course.
They got 10 names they're putting them under. The watch is 9, they're paying them 15, and they're selling them
right.
18.
They pay 9 on the paperwork, and off the books they pay, CASH, and that's it.
Yeah, a couple grand to them, and then they flip it. They make a couple grand to watch, and they're doing this all day. That's why some places, we'd only give it to customers that spend $300,000 a year. You know why? Because they have a lot of guys that they're doing that with. The ones that'll actually sell you one a year, and you don't have to have that much spend. They're actually legit ADs that aren't doing that.
Right.
BTB Bossman is saying, if they want to make more money, why not start online sales and cut everyone out? Because the logistic issues is awful.
Yeah.
That would be like a logistical nightmare. I don't know if that would
their servers would blow up. They wouldn't be
Right.
able to keep
The
up.
problem is
Yeah.
like you have 40 people online, or 40 million people like just clicking buy for
Yeah,
Daytona.
buy.
Yeah, just buy everything. You know,
Like GMT bought the 38 Mings.
Yeah.
Let alone like
Oh, by
let
the way,
alone
oh,
the complications of shipping that many watches. As much as
Oh.
it seems like a small thing, if you call Rolex directly, like I got my GMT service through the AD. If you call Rolex directly, they send you very distinct instructions on how to send it to them, what to use, what adhesive to use, what to do with this, and they're like, if anything goes wrong,
You're screwed.
Yeah, you're screwed. And so, to be honest, I think Rolex is insured for that, so you're okay. But they're like very strict. If this shows up in any other way, we will not work on it. And it's like, man, I mean, I can't imagine them sending one watch at a time. Yeah, I mean, and also they have all these rules, these supposed rules against like trans shipping. The idea that like they can't, you lose all your regional value if you just start like shipping everything to New York or Hong Kong, So
Logan
You're not
Hall
allowed
saying-
to ship Rolex only during COVID.
Right.
No way was allowed to ever ship a Rolex.
No, that's well, I don't think that's why I don't think they'll ever go full online.
Right.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense either. They're technically a luxury brand. I don't know of a single luxury brand that only does online. Like you want to have some front facing.
What about Vincero?
Logan Hall asking, when are you supposed to get your Ming? It's been close to a year now. Yeah, so I received an email. I should be getting more info in like May. Because it got delayed.
Oh my
Because
God.
they had
That is so ridiculous.
They got
So
the hand.
ridiculous.
You know what the problem is, right? I fucking hate this. All the big Instagram guys got their watches in, and now they can sell it for like double retail. And meanwhile, like I'm sitting here twiddling my thumbs, waiting for this. Like it's so unfair that they send it to all their buddies and all the big like online guys, and I can't. You know what I mean? I can't get it myself. Like not even to resell it, right? Like I just want to have it. But why did they get it first over me? Like it's not right. Yeah. Bubba Hotep saying Rolex secondary price will come back to earth after the next financial crisis. I don't think it'll be too much. Yeah, I don't disagree. I think the whole watch market is due for a good correction.
March.
Especially the Vacheron market. Those watches suck.
Oh shit.
I hate the Vacherons, man. Nobody buy those crazy bad Vacherons, you know?
Marco thinks he's going to single-handedly knock down the market.
Hi, I'm trying.
It's like the opposite of TPG. Instead of like lifting up GP, he's knocking down Vacheron.
Right. I'm trying. Listen, I gotta stop saying they're good watches. You know, so people stop buying them. We got Ali saying you go direct and cut out ideas. So no. I don't know.
Yeah, Ali's a little bit smarter at this than I am, and by a little bit I mean like 4 times at least.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't do it online, not yet. They can't, even if they were going to deliver at the AD, they're not going to do it online because too many of their customer base is not like, to be honest, like the people buying Rolexes at retail are a little bit older, a little less tech savvy. Some jerk who's 22 years old is going to write a script that just keeps buying them over and over again. Like it's true. I mean, it's what's going to happen.
Hey, what's your problem with your 22-year-olds? I happen to be one of those guys.
No, you're just a 22-year-old.
Oh shit, we got Ali in the background. Ali, what the hell, man?
Oh, Ali.
Shoot me a message.
Whoa.
No, I just because it's easier. I can't type very fast right now. So bear with my voice. I'm losing my voice. But so
sounds very sexy.
When you have a distributor model, right? The advantage of distributor model is that you get paid for allotments, right? So you get all of your money up front and you distribute that risk. Rolex has recognized they have absolutely no risk. So going a boutique centric model, there's no risk for them to have.
Oh no.
Wow.
But Rolex sells.
Just when it was getting good.
Sells through distributors, right?
Yeah, currently. But it will take them years to transition. But if they plan to transition, right, they go to a consumer direct model. They have to do it at a boutique. Lone Star hit that on the head. You cannot ship these type of things and manage the fraud that goes with that. There's absolutely no way, because even current electronics, which are not valued nearly as high, they disappear in units of 30,000 in a truck, right? So there would be way too much incentive for fraud. And you go direct because you want that direct consumer partnership. So you know at that point what their financial situation is. You possibly run a credit check because you can start offering direct financial services like Watches of Switzerland does to all of their brands today, right? That in and of itself has additional financial incentive, and you can start doing direct partnerships. So if you wanted to do something very simple with like American Express Black Centurion card and offer 2% off of MSRP, you can do that at Rolex. And Watches of Switzerland brands like Mayors do all of that stuff today. Rolex can do all of that directly and have a massive store of valuable demographic information that they can establish new partnerships with. That's when you go direct, is when you reduce the risk of stock, then you cut everybody else out to make that money, right?
You're old enough to remember American Express used to have a deal with Rolex. They used to put out a catalog.
Bingo.
You buy it with your Amex card.
Yeah, bingo. And there's all sorts of new clubs like Founders Card and Select that tailor to the younger audience that look for those type of arrangements, the type of audience that rents Aston Martins when they're in Miami, right? So there's a ton of new channels that people can do that with, Rolex can do that with. Toyota Mo's right that this doesn't make it better for us. This actually will make it probably only better for Rolex in the end. But it will disincentivize them from selling direct to a gray market dealer. There will be nothing Roman Scharf can offer, right, that can beat the combined direct market approach that Rolex could bring to the table. Now, existing agreements with companies like Watches of Switzerland have to be a minimum of a few years, and more likely on the order of like 10 years, because otherwise you don't get into a relationship like that. So they don't cut out ADs anytime soon. It won't be 2 years, it won't be 3 years, it'll probably be closer to 10 years. And they can't cut them out in certain countries and certain states, because certain countries and states have laws against that sort of direct to consumer model, which is what Tesla had run into. Right. Is that you have these large lobbies of those type of retail associations, and Tesla ran into those car dealerships. You can't cut out a whole regional car dealership with direct consumer sales without a fight. Mm-hmm. And Rolex won't be able to take that fight to the market the same way, say, Tesla did. So it's going to be a mix for a while. But Rolex would be stupid not to go direct to consumer for the sheer number of partnerships and the volume of demographic information they can gather on the consumers that currently they are blind on.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I think that's really well said.
Data is everything right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words.
Moment of silence, please, right, for that well thought out.
That's soliloquy.
Tour de force right there.
Yeah. That was
Cliff Notes version, please.
I need the Cliff Notes, the dumbed down Cliff Notes version of that.
No,
it makes sense.
Yeah. Down it a little bit. When we say, let me, from a layman's perspective, which is mine, when we say direct to consumer, are you talking internet
boutique
sales?
You're talking boutique.
No, still boutique. Direct to consumer.
Okay, yeah. So you still have that one-on-one because that's important. So, okay.
Right.
Because if you sell through a distributor today, like I actually have distributor arrangements. With some distributor arrangements, the biggest fight is we want insight on your consumers. I want the actual names and addresses of the people who bought at the end unit. The distributor doesn't want to give that to you because they don't want you to monetize that directly. Even if there's something in the agreement that says you can't, there's other ways, like you can resell that data, right? And they don't want you to have that access. They want that exclusively, so they're part of every deal. Rolex wants to cut that out, and they should.
Yeah, but Rolex distributed, I haven't seen their agreements, but I would imagine they're very one-sided in Rolex's favor. You know, data, right? And who owns the information.
So this is why you get a registration card and you have to fill in that registration card because they're trying to connect that last mile. They're trying, these people selling products are trying to connect directly to the consumers that they normally don't have access to.
Yes, absolutely. So the thing is so Captain, right now, Rolex almost certainly, because Watches of Switzerland also owns the jeweler distributors, right? So right now, Rolex almost certainly has agreements with their distributors that they can't compete on the jewelry market. By an example, right? If Rolex wanted to establish a partnership with any major jewelry chain to start offering jewelry alongside Rolexes, especially like, Datejust with a matching bracelet, stuff like that, they can't do that today, right? So this solves a lot of those problems, right? If they can go direct boutique. The other thing it solves for them is a liability problem because they do experience a certain amount of secondary liability with the gray market situation, right? They incur risks with the gray market situation that they want to reduce those risks over time. Right, because I guarantee you, Rolex, for the scale of their operations, you could probably get a fake Rolex or one with a dial swap past a number of Rolex technicians. It probably has happened, right? So they want to be able to reduce that liability as well.
Well,
Right.
look no further than Panerai. They were showing fake Panerais on their Instagram. I mean, that's really, really bad.
Yep. Now, Stuart brings up a good point. He said one problem is sales in major metro areas versus rural and even smaller cities, forcing everyone to New York City, Chicago, Houston, LA, makes it more exclusive in many ways. Now, that's true, but the problem is those are also more densely populated, right? So, I mean, there's no real way to solve that, in my opinion, right? Other
I'm
than
pretty
having
sure
some kind of equal allocation based on population density, I guess. But then
Yeah,
everything would
so
just go to the
They
Asian
don't,
market.
but they don't care about that. If they
Right.
if
I don't
anybody-
think so. I don't think they care. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
That's
Also,
because
like-
that's tied to identity of cities.
Yeah.
I buy 100% what Ollie's saying. If that's the case, the Rolex boutiques are going to go in smaller cities first, right? Like, because the bigger places probably have bigger contracts, or things that some of these smaller ADs, like there's one here that's privately owned. I mean, they could break that. They probably just pay to break that if they wanted to, and it wouldn't be too big of a deal.
Yeah,
but I
they
think
could probably buy that out. We also have to remember, at least in the United States and in a lot of countries right now, there's been a massive shift of people leaving some of the big states like California and New York, right? Over 700,000 high-value residents left California in the past year, right? So the landscape of the country is changing, and they can slot themselves into that. And then for the online aspect, there are certain existing luxury brands that they will ship you items online if you have bought one in person, right? As part of reducing the risk of registration. So there's a lot of different ways they can play this. But the most important thing is that they no longer have to manage the risk of being paid by distributors upfront. And since they don't have to manage that risk, and they probably won't have to manage that risk for at least 30 years, a distributor, a Rolex corporate model makes a shit ton of sense.
Right. Yeah. Todd asking, where's the Rolex AD in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin? I'm going to go there to buy my Rainbow Daytona. By the way, you know what Fond du Lac means in French? Or in English, rather? It means bottom of the lake.
Yeah.
Well, if Dr. Levin is showing up to buy a Daytona, JJ and I can have a Rolex branded shop open.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess it'd be Milwaukee. It's far.
Well, if you think about cities like Edmond, Oklahoma, right? It's a tiny city by demographic standards, but it's become massive from a commerce standard because of its locality to Oklahoma City. And Des Moines, Iowa is the same way. There are some really high, and they're not small anymore, but when those high-end shops opened, they were small. Those high-end shops helped make them bigger. West Hartford, Connecticut's another example. Glastonbury, Connecticut's another example. And some of those I witnessed in person. I was sitting there going, why in the hell would you open even a Nordstrom, much less Rolex, right, in those places? And suddenly everything luxury developed around them, and they went to where the money was. It was because people with the money were moving to those areas to avoid the high taxes in big cities. So that right now, that demographic shift is happening, and Rolex can absolutely take advantage of that.
Right. So move to a remote city, basically where the pockets of money are going.
Yeah. If they're boutique owner, they can move quickly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they can get really advantageous cornerstone leases that will cost them next to nothing for a building.
Yeah.
Yep.
And right now is a great time for commercial real estate, especially in areas that, I mean, I know with my company, they're buying up real estate and opening stores everywhere right now because it's cheap. Because it's just really cheap to get leases right now.
Yeah.
You can move.
Yeah. I mean, it is smart, right? Stuart says, I think you'll have a dual system at least for a while. It doesn't make sense to have. Yeah. So they can't end. I don't know if they can even contractually just terminate a Rolex AD relationship without just cause, right?
I think St. Louis makes sense. I think that's one of those places where they probably have one AD and you can buy them out and then put a store there, and all you have to do is provide the watches. I mean, that's actually a pretty obvious one if I had to guess. That's a good place to start. Austin, Texas is another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lot of college towns actually that have like one AD that is their whole Rolex business is based on graduation. So buying out those contracts will be fairly easy, right? Because they're not national chains. So it will be a hybrid model for some period of time. They're not going to be able to buy out the contracts for watches Switzerland.
Right. That's
Right.
that's yep.
Um,
Yeah, but can they force the watches of Switzerland to have, like they've done, with others, i.e., London, to have a dedicated Rolex boutique?
to a
Like,
certain extent,
not
absolutely.
Not a boutique in the sense of corporate ownership, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, they can't.
Rolex. It has to be separate from your other, where you sell your other brands, or other jewelry.
Sure, they can and they will, but then you're going to start running into different countries and different states where people will push back. So they're going to tread carefully.
Yeah.
Fortunate thing for Rolex is that they can afford to tread carefully because regardless, they have no issue with stockpile. There is not a single, not a Cellini, nothing, which is sitting in Rolex depreciating.
Yeah.
Right. So they can tread carefully and take their time and do this right. And if they do it right, Rolex will become, because it's currently arguably already a lifestyle brand.
Yes,
But you're going to see
definitely.
a lot more like Rolex co-branded golf bags and, Rolex special edition PRG 425 drivers. Like those type of things that they couldn't do today, they can start doing.
Biff Helm says, "Do consumers still want to see touch products?"
1,000%.
Well, I think that's why they came out with the display only pieces, right? I think it does make sense ultimately because it also doesn't make sense to have literally empty showcases. You know what I mean? Like, what are you a luxury? Why are you paying rent? Why are you paying employees to literally just stand around all day?
So I don't know about you guys, but like, while most malls have closed, the outdoor luxury malls in my area are wildly popular.
Yeah,
And
I was
it's
just gonna say, brick and mortar, like in my area, has been insane. I mean, we had one of our best years this year.
I mean,
So-
Bonobos, that whole business is come to our store, find your size, and then order it online. People love to see things in person.
See, now this sounds like a plan. AMG says, "Why don't we all put in buy our own and get high off our own supply?" See, I'm in for $70,000. I'm in. I'm in, guys.
If you buy a store that's a Rolex AD, Rolex doesn't have to approve you. They have to approve you to stay an AD. You can't just buy the business and say, I got a Rolex license. Like I bought your bar, so I got your liquor license. It doesn't go that way, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it could.
And to Marco's point, in terms of, we'd have to see what the termination says, but let's say I don't know if they're 10-year agreements or whatnot, if they can terminate at the end of the 10, if there's cause, like you said. I know of 3 smaller ADs that are family owned that have lost their distributorships or dealerships, if you will, as authorized dealers in the last 2 years.
By the way, just want to say good night to Ari. Thanks for joining, man. Thanks so much
Night,
for joining.
folks.
I'm going to wrap this up in a few minutes. No question. Yeah. Sorry, I cut you off, Cap. Go ahead.
No, I was saying, just to echo everyone's point, that they're going to either the larger chains like Watches of Switzerland or boutique.
And all they have to do
You can't
is
just transfer you can't transfer the dealership. There's restrictions on that, approvals, consents.
And all they have to do with WAS is what Vacheron and what AP did with WAS is they said some of your brands, like in the case of Florida Mayors, are not selling enough of these watches for us to maintain the relationship. So we're just going to give you commission, but you're going to refer them direct to us. So like, Watches of Switzerland and Florida, which is primarily Mayors, although they have like multiple brands, you can't buy a Vacheron direct unless it's in stock or an AP direct unless it's in stock. They refer you to the boutique directly and you get registered as one of the referrals. So the buying out structure can vary depending on the state. Like WAS wouldn't give up their boutiques in New York or California, right? No way, or Vegas, right? But they may be willing to give up their boutiques in Minnesota. So there's blends of this, and Rolex holds most of the power in that situation.
Oh, hell yeah. Why? Vacheron does too. They told their ADs, hey, no blue dials, boutique only. You can sell any other color dial, but we can't give you any overseas blue dial. They have to come to the boutique.
So I
Right.
was talking.
Tudor did boutique only
sales.
watches too. Tudor did boutique only watches too, right?
They did, yeah.
But I think the Tudor model is an experimental model.
Right. I think Tudor is experiment. Yeah.
Yeah. So, at the end of the day, I think bottom line for us is it doesn't get better for us anytime soon.
No.
But it does offer for especially Rolex aficionados some serious co-branding opportunities. I mean, even Captain, like, and I'm not trying to pick on Captain here, but if like a Rolex 80 gave him a free Prince tennis racket that was pre-strung with a Rolex brand crown on the strings as the imprint, that type of little bonus is a cool little bonus that Rolex could be able to offer now that they couldn't before, right? All those little things matter a lot to a lifestyle brand.
I'd love to have a Rolex branded racket. I wonder how much it would sell in the.
Exactly. Like, there's a reason why Porsche design exists.
That's right.
So Rolex
Prince
has
Rolex.
those opportunities.
Yep. Interesting. Guys, it's been a good chat. I'm going to wrap this show up. We're approaching 2 hours. I want to thank everybody for coming on. We got Swiss, Ari, who just left us, unfortunately. We got JJ from the Gentleman's Hangout, Brian from Beyond Time. We got the one and only Uncle Stefano, the Watch Wizard. We got Captain Subby, the Lone Snake Plant. Thanks so much for joining us. Sorry, I had to do it.
That's fine.
Outlaw Watch Collector. We got Mr. GMT and the one and only.
Yeah, boys.
We gotta love him. Watch Sasquatch. Thanks so much for joining all. Thanks so much, everybody in the chat, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. And remember, you got to wear your watches. This is what it's all about.
Stay sexy, guys, right, Mr. GMT?
Stay sexy, boy.